afternoon, everyone. Taking a moment here today to review a new product. It's put out by Precision Impact, and this is a new and improved baseball and softball coaches board. So included is a little introduction. There's a little information on how to use it. We'll get into the markers and erasers and so on, but they tell you how to clean them, how to maintain your board. One of the very first things I noticed was that they include this neoprene case for it, which on the surface doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but I'll get into it shortly why I thought it was a great idea. Included, you have the board, which is pretty straightforward, pretty simple, and they do that for a reason. And the accessories. So in here you have your magnets, carabiner to clip it to the fence. There's a dry erase marker, a dry erase eraser, and permanent marker, and labels for the magnets. The very first thing that I noticed, compared to, this is my original board, is that this one is, it's okay. It gets the job done. I think that there's sheet metal inside. It has a paper print on the inside that gives you all your visual graphics, and then it has a plastic cover. There's a couple problems that I have always had with this board. One is, and it may be hard to see, but right here, because of the grommet, there is a little bubble in the plastic. So when I put my center fielder's magnet out here, it doesn't like to stick. And although the magnets do stick, they don't stick real well. So they keep falling off. Foul ball hits the fence right where this is, they pop off. You drop it, they pop off. You carry it from dugout to dugout at a tournament, and you drop one or you bump it on the way. You got to backtrack through the grass, try to find it. The beauty of the Precision Impact one is with the sleeve, whatever you have, tuck it back in the sleeve. Obviously you're probably going to knock some magnets off, but they're all inside the sleeve. You pull it back out, reach in, grab your magnets, throw them back on, you're good to go. With my magnets, I keep them in a little zip top bag, and so I put them out on my board. And then, like I said, these can easily get knocked off, and especially this one up here tends to move quite easily. And then when I'm missing one, then I have to go searching in my backpack to find this bag, which is all my extra magnets and little labels. So here there is a little accessory pocket. So you keep it all right there. You know exactly where it is, how to find everything. So for me, that's going to be great. This board is much heavier. It does not bend. It's solid steel, I'm guessing, on the inside. It looks like it is printed or laminated right onto the metal. There's no plastic cover. There's no bubble up here. Backside is just blank. They do provide grid lines. We'll get to that in just a moment. So they include a permanent marker in here, so you can write your lineup numbers 1 through however many you need. You can write over here bench, backup, extra, whatever it is that you need. And in the instructions they tell you that nail polish remover or acetone will clean that, which tells me that whatever they're using as this surface is quite durable. This is pretty cute, little dry erase eraser. The markers all have magnets on them, so you can stick that right on there, keep it handy. You can draw your layout. What I will end up doing is, you can tell by my magnets that I use a labeler. I'm going to come back with a white on black labeler and put the numbers in here. There's a little eraser there. Use the big eraser. They also include a dual tipped super fine point permanent and a regular fine point comparable to a Sharpie. And again, they say in the instructions that acetone will clean all that, maintain it. The magnets, there's quite a few of them in here. And for my circumstances, I like these over the traditional ones. Traditional ones have a little channel so you can slide the papers in. But I tend to use the labeler. So then I actually have to print out the labels, trim them down, and then stick them inside in between where the channels are. These are flat. There are no channels. So I can just stick my labels right on there and I'm good to go. And the carabiner that goes into the board. That way you can hang it on the fence. Sheet of labels. You can write on here, stick them on. The labels are also have a shine to them, so you can write your players if you have a temporary or a guest and then come back later. So all in all, I think this is a great improvement, at least for myself, based on what I use it for, what I want it to do. This will definitely make my life a little bit easier with much fewer lost magnets. Although this board has served me well, it's gotten the job done. Like I said, I do have a couple of issues with it, and that is this plastic cover takes away from some of the magnetic properties, and this little bubble here especially, and just kind of the overall flimsiness of it. The new Precision Impact board, much more durable. I think in the long run, especially if you do use dry erase on it, this will hold up much longer. They do say that if you use dry erase on it quite often, that every once in a while to clean it, maintain it, and use rubbing alcohol. That will give you a fresh, clean surface and make it just like new. So I highly recommend taking a look at this. This is the baseball and softball coaching board from Precision Impact. I hope you find this coaching board as useful and helpful as I have. Thanks for watching, and don't forget, precisionimpact.ca.